DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is DFA Online and I'm your host for today, Steph Vicente. The Philippines is closely watching developments in Venezuela following reports of a large-scale U.S. military operation that reportedly led to the capture of President Nicolas Maduro, according to the Philippine Department of Foreign Affairs or DFA. DFA spokesperson, Assistant Secretary Angelica Escalona, said the Philippines is urging all parties involved to resolve disputes peacefully and to avoid actions that could worsen the situation. Assistant Secretary Escalona added that the Philippine Embassy in Bogota, which also covers Venezuela, has issued a travel and safety advisory for Filipinos in the country and is ready to provide assistance if needed. The statement came after U.S. President Donald Trump announced that the United States had carried out what he described as a successful large-scale strike, claiming President Maduro and his wife were captured and taken out of Venezuela. Trump said the operation was conducted together with U.S. law enforcement. The U.S. has previously accused Maduro of drug trafficking allegations he has denied. Earlier, the Philippine Embassy also advised Filipinos in Venezuela to identify safe places to stay as the situation continues to develop.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
In other news stories, Philippine Ambassador to Israel Eileen Menjola has met with Israeli Trade Minister Nir Barkat to follow up on earlier talks and explore ways to boost trade and investment between the two countries. The meeting focused on moving forward with initial discussions on a Philippines-Israel free trade agreement. Both sides agreed to begin technical talks and aim to finalize key guidelines by early 2026. Officials also discussed expanding trade, including allowing more Philippine fruits into the Israeli market and manufacturing semiconductors in the Philippines to support Israel's technology industry. They also explored ways to improve the connectivity and tourism, including the possible launch of direct flights between the Philippines and Israel and cooperation within ASEAN ahead of the Philippines' chairmanship this year. High-level visits by Philippine trade officials and business leaders to Israel are planned to promote investment and strengthen cooperation in areas such as agri-tech, aquaculture, food and beverage, and high-technology industries. Both sides affirmed their commitment to deepen economic ties and work toward a mutually beneficial free trade agreement.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And finally, the Philippine Embassy in Singapore has officially begun full consular and labor services at its newly redeveloped Chancery on Nassim Road. On its first day of operations, the embassy served nearly 600 clients, providing services such as passport and consular assistance, overseas voter registration, contract verification, OEC processing, and services from OWA and the SSS. The embassy also announced the conclusion of its operations at its former site at 111 Somerset. Earlier, embassy clients joined a flag-raising ceremony led by Philippine Ambassador to Singapore, Medardo Macaraig, who invited Filipinos with embassy transactions to take part in regular flag ceremonies held every Monday morning and Friday afternoon. The ambassador also shared that the embassy marked Rizal Day, and the 4th anniversary of the Department of Migrant Workers last December 30. To commemorate the occasion, the Migrant Workers Office in Singapore distributed meals and raffle items to Filipino clients. The Philippine Embassy in Singapore thanked the Filipino community for its continued support and reaffirmed its commitment to protecting the welfare of Filipinos in Singapore.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And that concludes today's edition of DFA Online. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.